a big part of what the Giants will try to do, obviously they're going to have to score some points this year. Rashad Jennings is going to be a big part of that, and he joins us now on the show. Rashad, it's Michael and Don. How you doing?
Hey, guys. How you doing? Appreciate you having me on.
Hey, we appreciate you popping on with us. How pumped up are you for the start of the season?
Oh, man, I'm thrilled. We've been waiting for this one for a while. You know, preseason's finally done. The camp is done. It's time to hit the road running.
All right, so now you're coming off a pretty good season, and yet you missed 5 games. You're probably well on your way to a 1,000-yard season. How would you assess how you played outside of missing those 5 games because of the knee and ankle?
I assess myself as, I was productive, but I wasn't where I need to be. I think I left some yardages out there, but that's what an entire off season's for. To going into year 2 under the same system, there's chemistry with the offensive line. The team, Eli has more command in the huddle, able to get us in good plays from the line of scrimmage. So I have expectations that's higher for myself this year.
All right, Rashad, you talked about the offensive line. That's a big question mark with this team. Tell me your feelings about it. Are you a little concerned? Do you feel confident that they are where they need to be going into the season?
Yeah, I don't like using the word confident because I think it's a word that people use to convince themselves. I'm sure with our offensive line that we're going to be productive.
All right, the addition of Vereen, what does that do for you as a running back, and how does it help the offense?
It helps the offense because he's a good complete running back. I know he's known for his ability to catch the ball out the backfield, but I think he can run the ball better than people want to give him credit for. He spreads out the field. He commands attention from the defense, and he's consistent, and he knows how to protect the quarterback. So, with all that said, he has depth to the backfield.
You mentioned the second year in the system, second year for you, second year for Eli. Tell me about Ben McAdoos' system. Was it different than you thought it was going to be? Was it better? Did you adapt to it quicker than you thought you would?
Yeah, I'm a student of the game, so I always pick up an offense pretty quickly. And this offense, a system, is an offense that I fit. I'm molding to very well. We're able to do a lot of different runs, passes from multiple personnel, able to keep defenses on their heels. We're able to control everything from the line of scrimmage. And we have, like again, I said, we're able to do everything from different packages. So it puts defensive coordinators on their heels on.
Even though it was a tough 6-10 season, the amazing thing about your year last year as the Giants is what Odell Beckham was able to do the final 12 games. Being on that field, seeing it from the sidelines, what was it like to watch the impact that he had and the expectations moving forward with him?
Yeah, Odell's a great player. Obviously, you can see that he's a spark, he's a flash. And we all witnessed that last year. The whole world did. Anybody who watched football. And but the thing that's special about him, he's a competitor, and he wants to be great. So when you find a kid that comes in who's young, who's hungry, who's humble, and his work ethic is very high. I remember when he first got hurt as a rookie, and his hamstring was bothering him. He missed the first couple games. He pulled me aside and said, "Hey, Rashad, show me some tips on how to take care of my body." And just for myself, looking back as a rookie, here's a kid that wants to take care of his body, wants to stay in, the first in, last out type of guy that works on the jug machine, does all these extra things to be great. So that's what stands out about him. And the expectations, are what they were, from the start. He's a good player, and you expect productivity from him.
Rashad Jennings, the Giant running back, is our guest here on the Michael K. Show. Now, during the exhibition season, the preseason, a couple of the Giants thought that other teams were taking shots at Odell Beckham Jr. Do you believe that that's going to be a problem once the regular season begins on Sunday night? Are people going to be gunning for him?
I don't think there's no point to single him out. I think everybody's, if you want to use the phrase gunning for somebody, that's football. But there's no doubt that when you have a guy of his caliber who plays with an energy, the guys want to be able to make a play on him.
All right, it's only your second year with Big Blue, so you're new to the rivalries in the NFC East. What team pumps you up more, Cowboys, Eagles, or Redskins?
That's a That's a tough one. I think all of them. I feel the competitive history between them all. So for me, it's every game. I tell you, every game is the exact same in the division because it's a big rival.
You know, we always talk as media members and the newspaper does as well about distractions. And I think some fans look at something as a distraction and players kind of laugh it off. But I do want to ask you about the JPP stuff. Is that a distraction within the confines of your locker room? Is that something that does make people wonder, well, what's going to happen next with him? Has it been something that has taken some people's minds off what they have to do?
No, that's easy. No, not at all. Because nobody in this room has a control over that.
Right.
But as a team, you know, you when you first hear news like that, you think about him as a human being first, and you know, you wish him well because of that. And nobody ever wants to see anybody go through those type of injuries, or you know, for the sake of his family, his loved ones, his kids, and then you look at it as a teammate second. And as a teammate, we know he's doing everything he possibly can to make sure he's going to be in the best shape when he comes back. And when he comes back, we'll welcome him with warm, open, loving arms and excited to play ball again. But until then, and he knows this too, we got to get ready for Dallas and our schedule.